All right, guys, so we just pulled up to Custom Works right now. You go ahead and see we have another box here. This is for the Dark Horse. You go ahead and see Extreme Online Store, aka EOS, sent out some more goodies. All right, guys, so before we get into the actual video here, I gotta go ahead and say, I admit it, I've been a fake, I'm a fraud. There is a fake piece of carbon fiber here, which actually doesn't look too bad in my opinion when it comes to this, but this is actually ABS. We're going to take this off, replace it with the real deal here. This is the only piece of fake carbon on this entire car. I definitely feel like it doesn't look too bad. Definitely let me know what you guys think, if you guys ever noticed that this is actually fake for the people that's seen this car. But in my opinion, I don't think it's too bad. We'll go ahead and actually pop out the real one right now, get a little side by side on here. All right, so actually getting this off, you go ahead and see this is ABS. My opinion, like I said, doesn't look too bad. However, we're gonna go ahead and throw this away, get the real deal out here so you guys can go ahead and see it. All right, so let's go ahead and start opening this box up. And I already know I'm gonna be super happy with what's inside. Go ahead. As always, we're doing real carbon fiber, so they definitely protect it in shipment. So we got our decals right here that we're gonna go ahead and definitely throw onto this Dark Horse here. All right, so first impressions. Sheesh, this thing looks super clean. You can see it looks definitely a lot more deeper, I would say. But again, obviously flipping it over, you can actually see the carbon weave compared to this ABS here. So bring it over to the light, tell me which one is fake, which one is real. Go ahead and flip it over, that will give it obvious here, but you can see the weave compared to just the ABS here. I feel like this one obviously shows a lot more depth into it, but we're gonna go ahead and put this on, man. Super happy to have the real deal now. And so that way I'm not a faker. Nothing wrong with ABS in my opinion at the end of the day, but definitely when you're wanting to run the real deal, everything else on the car is completely real when it comes to the carbon fiber. So of course we want to go ahead and make sure that even the mirror cap is real. So especially because we had the fake ones on here obviously, but we got some nice alcohol cleaner. Again, whatever could get any residue, stickiness, or any type of oils that you may have had. So that way it has a nice clean surface to stick on. You go ahead and see this one's pretty cleaned up now. So we got one side done. Now we're gonna go ahead and just repeat the process on this one over here. And again, everything comes off pretty easy when you use the alcohol cleaner. And if you guys didn't know, this is actually how the stock one came. It's actually gray, really kind of like a dark color, but let's go ahead and put some carbon on here. All right, so after you go ahead and clean it up and you're ready for the install, gotta go ahead and just remove all of the extra side of the double-sided tape. And now we can just kind of fit this on here. This is the wrong side, isn't it? Yep. All right, cut, we're gonna go to the other side. All right, so now that we're actually on the right side. Wait, I was on the right side. Right? Yeah, all right, go back to the other side. So you go ahead and see we actually have a corner here, so we wanna go ahead and get around that edge primarily. But after that, it should pretty much just fit in like a glove, literally. There you go, perfect fitment. Like I said, honestly, with the Extreme Online Store, I have never had a single issue when it came to fitment. Everything fits 100%. And that is really hard to say when it comes to carbon fiber pieces because of how the weaves usually come out and the molding itself. But whatever they post on their website, again, haven't had a single issue. So I highly recommend just to pre-do it like this, so that way you can just start pulling them off literally all like this. And the last one. And there we go, ready to go ahead and install. All right, so same thing, starting off with that corner here. And kind of sliding it around that first. Once you get that corner around, you can go ahead and start just putting pressure on it to adjust it. Okay, and the final part that's recommended, just go ahead and put some pressure on there. Let it stick really well. Right now it's super cold, as you guys seen, it's raining out here. So for us, I'm definitely wanting to put a little bit more pressure just so that way I confirm it sticks really well. But you definitely don't have any issues. The actual double-sided tape does a really good job of holding it down. So super happy it came out. You go ahead and see with the light actually shining on it. Gotta go ahead and wipe off a couple more handprints here, but thing came out super clean. The nice thing about these actual mirror caps is they actually end up fitting on both the S550 and S650s. So we have another set here. We're removing the fake ones off this one. Yes, these were also fake, so shame on me for that, but we're trying to pull it off right now. The whole mirror cap actually comes off. This is actually just how it's supposed to look when you pull it off. But again, it doesn't need to come off the actual car or anything like that. In this case, it just kind of did. All right, so same thing. This one just kind of popped off also, but kind of just peeling back on this. And same thing as the other one, just gotta go ahead and wipe it down real quick with some alcohol cleaner, so that way it sticks on real nice and we don't have any issues. All right, so just comparing it like we did last time, you go ahead and see this one is clearly a lot more fake, but again, carbon fiber weave there, and this is just the ABS here. So let's go ahead and actually put this on. So let's go ahead and just start moving all the double-sided tape and we should be good to go. And just to show you guys literally how much of a glove this is, just gotta put that corner in first, and literally fits 100%, no issues at all. Now with this on here, it does make it a little bit easier because now we can just snap this back on. And install is now complete. Now we have the carbon fiber on the S550 here completed. So this looks super, super good. And we also have this side as well. So now we can go ahead and again, look at the ABS. This is why you get the real deal. Totally regret having these, but again, nothing wrong with ABS, but I'll be honest with you. I'll be honest though, if you want carbon, get carbon. If you're not gonna have the real deal, everyone who is actually into carbon is gonna know it's fake. That's pretty obvious, I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with it, but at the end of the day, if you want the real deal, get the real deal, man. It's totally worth it. Makes a huge difference. Very, very happy with the car. Looks a little bit different now because those mirror caps had that little edge at the top, but super, super happy. Now, if you guys actually want this mirror caps or any other carbon fiber, definitely check out Extreme Online Store. Huge shout out to them because we were able to get these shipped out literally within a day. So super happy on how quick they shipped them. If you guys actually made it to this part of the video, it's a huge shout out to you guys. If you're not yet subscribed, definitely consider subscribing. Here's a little sneak peek of what we've been able to do. There you go. But again, I'm gonna go ahead and cover that up. Stay tuned for this reveal because it's gonna be at Cali Creamy Show as well. Super, super happy with how these cars are coming along. This thing's gonna get a complete makeover, and that is because of the person over there. So stay tuned for that. All right, so it's actually super cold out here. You go ahead and see literally all the moisture right here. But pretty much we're just pushing this down, making sure it sticks really well. And personally, I like to put things on the side of the car as well as on the rear windshield over here, pretty much like a roll call. Got the Mustang neighbor leaving in his RTR, and there we go. Looks super clean on the side of the car right there. And the roll call will continue to grow. I just put the little symbol right here, which is literally this piece right here. We're gonna go ahead and actually get a little bit bigger one on the back here, just because again, a lot of the stuff is from actually EOS. The carbon fiber ducktail right here, you can also pick up the bezels right there from them, but the interior is completely done by them. You go ahead and see we have the steering wheel, we have the vents, literally every single part that you see in here has its own separate video for install. So that way you guys go ahead and take a look and see everything. Man, these mirror caps are literally shining right now. But just because I already gave you guys a sneak peek of the rear back there, I'll even give you guys a sneak peek of the front over here. And again, this video is still in production, so this will be coming out shortly. So we're currently been working on the Dark Horse and the S550, getting those show ready. But then we have this thing over here that we're actually getting retuned. Go ahead and actually try to push a little bit more power of this thing because we have a road night with this thing coming up. So if that's more of your speed, definitely stay tuned for that because this thing's going to be hitting the streets real soon. All right, y'all, so that's actually going to be the end of this video. Definitely subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Again, we have a lot of stuff coming for these cars, so stay tuned. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Peace out. Catch you in the next one.